Good morning students and welcome back to mathematics class. As you all know that we have completed chapters up to 5. So today I Manisha Jaiswal is here with a new chapter, that is chapter number 6, factors and multiples. Okay, now let us start our this chapter, and our first topic is factors. What are factors? A number which divides a given number exactly, that is without leaving any remainder, is called a factor of the given number. We can better understand this topic with the help of an example. Suppose we want to find out the factors of 12. So we have to think about the numbers by which it is exactly divisible. As we all know that 12 is divisible by 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. So the factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. Okay. Now the next topic is multiples. What are multiples? A multiple of a number is a number obtained by multiplying it by a natural number. So what are natural numbers? All counting numbers are known as natural number. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on, all are natural numbers. We can better understand this topic with the help of an example. Suppose we want to find out the multiples of 7. So for this, what do we have to do? We will multiply 7 by the natural number. So when 7 is multiplied by 1, we get 7. So 7 is a multiple of 7. Similarly, when we multiply 7 by 2, we get 14. So 14 is the second multiple of 7. Similarly, when 7 is multiplied by 3, we get 21, which is the third multiple of 7. Similarly, we can find infinite number of multiples of the given numbers. So the multiples of 7 are 7, 14, 21 and so on. Now let us learn some important points about factors and multiples. So first of all, we'll learn about factors. So the first point is 1 is a factor of every number. Okay. Now we have the next point. Every non-zero number is a factor of itself. Okay. Next we are having a factor of a number is always less than or equal to the given number. Now we have the next point. Every non-zero number other than 1 has at least 2 factors, namely 1 and itself. 1 is the only number which has only one factor, that is the number itself, 1. Next point we are having, every non-zero number is a factor of 0. Okay, every non-zero number which is not a 0 is a factor of 0. Clear? Now let us learn some important points about multiples. So the first point is every number is a multiple of 1. Next point is every number is a multiple of itself. Okay. Next point we are having, a non-zero multiple of a non-zero number is always greater than or equal to the given number. Clear? Next point is we can find as many multiples of a non-zero number as we want. It means that the number of multiples are what? Infinite. Clear? And next is 0 is a multiple of every number. Clear? Okay. Now let us learn divisibility test for numbers 2 to 11.
A number is divisible by 2 if its last digit is even. For example, 294 is divisible by 2 because 4 here, which is the last digit, is an even number. On the other hand, 405 is not divisible by 2 as its last digit 5 is an odd number. Any number is divisible by 3 if the sum of its digits is also divisible by 3. Take for instance the number 3276. The sum of its digits is 18, which is clearly divisible by 3, so 3276 is also divisible by 3. For any number to be divisible by 4, you simply check its last two digits. If these are divisible by 4, then the number is also divisible by 4. 42,725, for example, is not divisible by 4 as its last two digits are not divisible by 4. On the other hand, 37,164 is divisible by 4 as per this rule, the last two digits being 64. For the number 5, the rule merely states that the last digit of the number has to be a 0 or 5. 9,425 is consequently divisible by 5, just as the number 480 is. The last digit is either 0 or 5. The divisibility rule for 6 states that a number is divisible by 6 if it is divisible by 2 and divisible by 3 as well. In 216, for example, the last digit is even and the sum of its digits is 9. So it meets the divisibility rules for both 2 and 3. Hence it is divisible by 6. In the divisibility rule for 7, we first take the last digit and double it. Then we subtract the result from the remaining digits. If the result of this is 0 or any number that we know is divisible by 7, then the number passes the test. Let's see through this example. In 413, the last digit is 3. We first double that digit to get 6. Now we subtract 6 from the remaining digits of the number. 41 minus 6 is 35, which we know is divisible by 7. So 413 is also divisible by 7. Take another number 84. Doubling the last digit gives us 8 and subtracting it from the remaining digits gives us 0. Hence 84 is also divisible by 7. Now let's look at the rule for number 8. Take the last 3 digits of any number and see if it is divisible by 8. If it is, then the entire number is also divisible by 8. For instance, in the number 57,136, the last 3 digits are 136, which, as you can quickly calculate, shows that it is divisible by 8. So the number 57,136 is also divisible by 8. The divisibility rule for number 9 is interesting. Here, you keep adding digits recursively, and if you get the number 9 itself in the end, the number is divisible by 9. Take this big number 74,916 for example. Add all its digits up, you get 27. Now add 2 and 7 to get 9. So 74,916 is divisible by 9. The divisibility rule for the number 10 is nothing but a check if the last digit is 0 or not. In 3281, the last digit is not 0, so it is not divisible by 10. However, in 23,540, the last digit is 0, so it is divisible by 10. Easy, no big deal. The rule for 11 is remarkable. Add all the digits in the odd number places and then add all the digits in the even number places. Subtract the results. If the result is 0 or a number that is divisible by 11, then the entire number is divisible by 11. Example, 75,152, the sum of the digits at the odd number places is 2 plus 1 plus 7, which is 10. The sum of the digits at the even number places is 5 plus 5, which is also 10. Subtracting these two gives us the result 0. So 75,152 is divisible by 11. Also, in 21,824, the sum of the digits at the odd number places is 14 and the even place value digits add up to 3. The difference is 11, so the number 21,824 is divisible by 11.
I hope you all have understood this concept very well. Okay, so the exercise related to this concept we'll solve in the next video. Thank you.